the world's most advanced cold wallet for the new generation of cryptocurrency lovers.
So if you are interested in buying this decent wallet, you can find a link in the description down below where you will get a 20% discount. Thank you very much, and let's dig in the video. What's up, XRP family? Thank you for joining the video for today. So here we have Jeff tweeting, "Whoa, I know because you work at Ripple, one of the leaders in the industry. Actually, one of the firms that's been crucial to the forming of standards around various securities law questions." Now, everyone saw this video and they went crazy because this guy has to actually be a witness in the case and has to be dragged to the court for actually telling this stuff. So here you can see, let's take a look at the video at what he's actually saying about Ripple.
I know you agree because you work at Ripple, one of the leaders in the industry. Actually, one of the firms that has been crucial to the forming of standards around the various securities law questions, etc. And how did we get from here to there? Because you guys can call Hinman and Val and all the other amazing people who do what they do and get answers to your questions. And don't have to have an APA open meeting every single time you want to know whether or not you guys can do something. I know you agree because you work.
Now this really just looks like a movie, guys, right now. Seriously, all these things that are happening regarding the lawsuit are literally from a movie. Like, first they get sued and then stuff like this comes out. Is just gonna be crazy. But I think this is all by design. I think this is all planned to make it go like this, because I think that XRP will be a new standard of a Howey test, how they call that. Because so first they wanted to check if XRP meets the Howey test to actually make a decision whether it is a security or not. But I think because of the complexity of digital assets, they will create a new Howey test, and it will be the Ripple test. Now that's my speculation what will happen at the end of this lawsuit, that they will have an example of how they can decide whether a digital asset is a security or not, and it will be because of XRP. Now remember, most of the coins are not like XRP. They don't have utility. They're not solving a real world problem, and that's where the problem really lies for most of the cryptocurrencies, where they will be deemed securities because they do not solve a problem. Now, and I think that the SEC's main goal, or in general, the elite people, their main goal is to do this to the crypto space so they can rule out many of the cryptocurrencies. So here we have Andrew Berthold tweeting from today's FI21 webinar, John Raymond, CEO of Identity, answering a question about the relationship with Ripple and inside R3 Corda, the patent that mentions XRP. Let's take a look.
Examples of specific blockchains like Ripple and R3's Corda. The question is if we have direct contact with these organizations at the moment.
Well, look, we've got a business development agenda which is full of contacts with a range of different opportunities from us, including some of the brands that we let out yesterday. But of course, it's not publicly available information yet because the parties have not entered into any type of agreement, and we're not ready to disclose that. So, unfortunately, I think that's part of the rules and regulations that come with being a listed business, that we're not able to talk freely about the early stage conversations we're having with prospective parties. But shareholders should be confident that there are lots of those happening.
Examples of specific.
What an answer, guys! This answer should tell you enough. Now he's literally saying that it's too early to discuss something like that. So they cannot bring that information, whether Ripple and R3 Corda, whether they are working with them. You see, this is the same with all the banks. Right now, they are building this foundation. They are building this foundation of cross-border payments, and then in one time, it will be the standard. You will not really see a change in the technology. Of course, you will see the change in technology when you use it, but it will not be brought to the outside world. It will just happen in a quick of a second. It's already happening. And that is what a lot of people do not understand. Even they understand what Ripple is. I would pay XRP to watch Johnny Deaton or Attorney Jeremy get this guy on a stand. So he's talking about the guy that we just saw here giving this video. I really found it funny, so I thought this really have to happen, and I agree with that. So here we have Sensei Sam. Look at this, guys. We have a Discord from Joel Katz, David Schwartz. He's saying, my dream scenario is Swift makes a deal with Ripple where all their banks get to use RippleNet for free, maybe even pay Swift. Fits our XRP strategy perfectly. It's possible Swift doesn't really have any good ability to raise money or seriously innovate, so they're vulnerable. Now my guess, guys, between now and 1 year, this will be an announcement. This will be made public, maybe even in 3 months. This will be made public that the Swift and Ripple are working together to make cross-border payments efficient. And Swift will not be replaced, but they will be completed by the Ripple technology, and XRP will be used. Ripple partner, by the way, Microsoft has been awarded a US patent for a service it says will make creating crypto tokens easier. Microsoft is of course a Ripple partner. Everyone knows that. It's even funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, so we don't really have to talk more about that. When XRP at 20, 40, 80 cents, $1, I didn't hear anybody screaming, and now XRP dropped a few cents and all the FUD started to come out. Emotions, that's what killed newbies and inexperienced traders. Now guys, go to the chart and look how it looks. It's just a bigger flag waiting to move up. There's nothing to be scared about because the charts are looking amazing. Now, it's a very good time to buy in. This is not financial advice, but I will be buying some more XRP right now because I'm buying at the bottom of the flag. And I think that maybe between now and 10 days, we will definitely move at least to 1.7 or 1.9. Here we have European Central Bank. How did Euro area bank lending and money supply evolve in July? How do they compare with June's figures? Find out more in the press release. Now guys, look at these numbers. Why are they important? Broad money plus 7%. Narrow money plus 11%. Loans plus 4%. So you have to understand that if this continues growing, that it's so good for Ripple. And there is another thing connected to it. Let's take a look. Global house prices now exceed the average level recorded immediately after the Great Financial Crisis. Now this is exactly what they want to do. They're dumping all the markets right now, and there will come a huge stock market crash so they can recover and build back better, as they always say, right? All of the elite people say that they want to build back better. This is the reason. They want to collapse everything, take everyone's money, and then start recovering again. It's gonna happen all over again, guys, very, very soon. But what's the real lesson in here? When you buy something like XRP, your money is not in fiat, and that means that you're not vulnerable to that. So it's a double win when you invest in digital assets, and especially in something like XRP with great utility. So here we have Ripple on the Ripple website, and I just wanted to show you guys something which I think will be very, very good for Ripple. With its native decentralized exchange DEX, low transaction fees, fast transaction times, and carbon neutral footprint, the XRP ledger is ideally suited to deliver a seamless experience for NFTs. Together with Mintable, we believe NFTs will enable new business models for creators and offer new and better experiences for consumers. Now, so I think, guys, NFTs is something very, very blowing up right now, and it's going to be crucial because look, XRP is already preparing for that. Can you see? They're always looking what's coming and what is good for this space, and they're playing their cards right for this. And this is very important. If you're investing in a company like that, you always know that they will be innovating and doing new stuff for something new, which is very, very crucial. Thesis to enable smart contracts for European banks. Now this is very, very great to hear because take a look, guys. They are saying that Tezos is going to work with the European banks, right? But they never said that Ripple is going to work with European banks. Now, why do you think that is? And that's why I brought up this article, because here they talk about it freely. And it's a good thing, but they cannot do that with Ripple because they don't want, it's not the time yet to really do that. It will come, the time will come, but not yet. September 17, 2012, 2021, September 17. This is an agreement. Chris Larson, Jed McCaleb, and Arthur Brito, whom I developed a distributed open source software platform for making and receiving payments and virtual currency, Ripple hereby agree as of the date first written above. Now here you can clearly see, guys, again, that XRP is not a security, it's a virtual currency. So this is something very interesting for the SEC. Sent to me. Let's take a look. This is Digital Asset Investor, and he got a response because he was asking why actually Ethereum is not deemed a security and XRP is currently being in a lawsuit. So this is what they responded. You can pause the video, guys, and read all of it. I will just read this part. To answer your second question, according to the SEC, Ethereum is not a security due to its decentralized nature. They say that while its pre-sale may have been securities offering at the time, Ether is sufficiently decentralized that it qualifies as a commodity and thus is under the jurisdiction of the CFTC. Look at that answer, guys. Now, if you know about Ethereum, Ethereum is it's partially centralized. Why? Because 33% of the holders control the network, guys. It's all you can find it. You can find it. Go search it. It's really true. And you can see some interviews of Brett Garlinghouse where he actually says how decentralized XRP really is. Because Brett Garlinghouse cannot do anything to the network. They cannot influence the network. They cannot change a transaction. They cannot take anyone's it's very decentralized, guys. And that is the stuff now with the SEC. Is there any chance that they will fuck us all over, asking us to give us our XRPs to them or something like the gold standard time? Now, this is definitely something that can happen, but how? They will. So, for example, I did a video, guys, about something regarding Uphold and also Kava, where you have to put your XRP on their wallets to be able to use it. Now, you have to be careful with stuff like this. Because listen, if you do not have the keys of your wallet, it is not your wallet. You don't have control over that asset, okay? Now, whether you agree with me or not is not relevant. It's just a fact. So you have to be careful with doing something like that because it's very relevant. They can take your XRP. You never know. 100 plus without settlement, 589 with settlement. I really believe XRP can reach $100 without even settling this case, which may take a couple of months, but it's still possible. And this would make really a lot of sense because a lot of people would be waiting for a settlement, so they will bail out. If there is a trial, I think we can now assume this guy will be on Ripple's witness list. He's pure gold. Now, I really agree with that, guys. I showed you this video, and this guy should be brought in front of the court to be a witness. Some sheep will only ever be sheep. Now, why do I bring this up, guys? Again, most of the XRP community are really thinking outside of the box, and that's what you have to do right now. It's very important. You have to put your money in digital assets and secure yourself, because putting your money in fiat will only result in losing and spending money, guys. So be sure that you check out other digital assets, XRP, whatever it is. Be safe, guys, and be wise. Thank you very much for watching the video. See you in the next one. Cheers.